It's Mocha Natural. It's been a minute since I've been on here to talk to you about my weight loss journey thus far. I've got some great things that have been happening to me, and I want to share that with you tonight, coming to you from a different place, of all places, my bathroom. It's just one of those relaxing type of atmospheres in my house. So I thought I'd do my video from here tonight. So anyhow, yeah, the last video that I did, I had a bit of success with, trying to come back from a setback from that summer vacation weight gain and all of that. I think I was down to 179 pounds. I had broke back into the 180s. Like, yeah, that is a great feat. But anyhow, things kind of picked up, meaning, and not in a great way. After that, maybe about a couple weeks or so, I noticed that I had began to gain weight rapidly. Now, with this weight loss thing, okay, you really have to stay true to yourself and just really acknowledge some of the things that you may not be doing right, okay? And although I was doing, smoothies and stuff like that to help control my weight, my snacking had gotten out of control, and the meal that I was eating at night was also getting out of control. So I had to really reflect back on that and kind of say, you know what, yeah, I need to get that back under control. And so I had decided to take the plunge and go with the Green Smoothie Cleanse. Now, I have been doing the green smoothies for the longest. I've been doing the green smoothie for breakfast for, well over a year now. And then just before I went on vacation this summer, I think it was probably around about June-ish, I had then began to incorporate a smoothie for lunch as well. So, but the Green Smoothie Cleanse, it's a 10-day cleanse where you basically, you can choose to either do a full cleanse or you can choose to do a modified cleanse. The full cleanse, basically, you are drinking smoothies 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but you also have the option to snack in between. And so these snacks, though, they're very limited and restricted. You just can't, gorge on like high carbohydrates. Okay, as a matter of fact, you do no real starchy carbohydrates at all, no fried foods, no sugars, none of that during the full cleanse, okay? I got a chance to snack on hard-boiled eggs, apples, peanut butter, peanuts, unsalted peanuts at that, and cucumbers. Now, I have done liquid type diets before. I've tried Slim Fast, I've tried the Master Cleanse, and on each one of those, I've never made it past the 3rd day. Never made it past the 3rd day. So I walked into this thing thinking that, okay, you know what? I know what's coming. I know I'm going to have headaches. I know I'm going to be really hungry. And I had a bit of doubt as I walked into, this cleanse. I really didn't think that I could make it past day 3. But I was so determined. And I think this was just the right time for me to do something like this. As you know, my job, can be so stressful at times. My personal life, with my daughter and everything can be stressful, running here and there at times. But right now I'm in a slow period at work. Slow as in it's not stressful, okay? I still have a full plate of work to do, but I don't feel the pinch of, deadlines and all that stuff right now. I'm still busy with my daughter, but I'm not stressed out at the moment. So that was one factor that really helped me to get through this cleanse. Just really focused and no stress. The other thing that I think helped me to be successful on this cleanse was that I gave up coffee. I had to let coffee go. Coffee was so good to me, but it was destroying my body, honestly. And I really, really did not want to admit that to myself because it just makes me feel so good for the moment. But then that bulge, the bloating and all of that comes along with it. I had to give it up. So I had given up coffee. Probably about 3 to 4 weeks before even doing this cleanse. And I think that's what also helped me to get through it. Had I not, I think I would have really suffered from some serious withdrawal symptoms. I mean, serious. So I kind of eased my way into this green smoothie cleanse thing. And I think that's what made it easier for me. When you read the book, I bought the ebook, as a matter of fact, from Amazon.com. When you read the book, you know, that's one of the suggestions that's given to people. If you think that you may not be able to, you know, go, you know, full force with the full cleanse, ease into it and, you know, maybe do 1 or 2 smoothies a day and then, you know, do your regular meal at night. So I dove in, did the full cleanse. I was like, you know, it's all or nothing because my weight had climbed, you guys. I'm telling you, you know, I had that success getting back into the 170s, and then I began to see my face, you know, plump back up, and I was like, oh, no. We're not going there, okay? Remember, we're not going back to where we started. So that determination really helped me push through day 3. Day 4, I was feeling a whole lot better, but still there was that pain. By the time day 4 was over, though, it felt easy for me. It really, really did. Honest to God, it really did feel easier for me. And I'm like, you know what? Why did not I do this before even considering something like Fenterman? Okay, why? Because, you know, now that I know that I can do it, that I can push through and complete, you know, something like this, why did I not? I actually did much better on this cleanse, this 10-day cleanse, than I did on Fenterman, okay? So, day 1, I was so kind of unprepared for it. They tell you to, you know, take all your measurements and weigh yourself and all of that stuff. I was so busy trying to get my grocery list together for it. I wasn't totally prepared, so I did not weigh myself on camera day 1. But when I did weigh myself, I was at 184. 184. So here's the thing. I'm like, how can I get back up to 184 in that short amount of time? You know, it's got to be water weight. Nobody gains that much weight in that short amount of time. Okay. So anyhow, didn't weigh myself, didn't take any measurements or anything like that. I just, honey, got on the scale and, you know, fixed my smoothies as I normally would. And then following days, I did record my weight on camera. And as well, I kept a journal just, you know, to kind of keep a record of how I was feeling and how I was doing, okay? But the one thing that I loved about this cleanse was that the weight dropped so quickly from me, okay? Day 1, I was at 184. Day 2, I was at 182.2. Day 3, I was like at 181 something. So the weight was dropping like that. And I tell you that had not I had that kind of experience with this cleanse, probably by day 3, I would have given up. I am the kind of person that if I am hurting myself, and that's what I felt like, if I'm hurting myself to, you know, be disciplined and to be healthy, I need to see some instant results. And by golly, that's what I was getting on this cleanse. You have to drink a lot of water. They do, you know, encourage you to incorporate flaxseed, and you have to take some kind of pill. I think it's called Mag-07. It's a magnesium supplement basically to help keep the bowels moving. They also, want you to take some tea, some detox tea to help clean out your liver and all of that stuff. So with all of that, I needed the quick results to stay on this thing, and I was seeing it. So that's what really kept me motivated to keep pushing on through day 3, through day 4. By the time we got to day 7, I was looking good, and as you guys can see, my face is slimmer. Yes, ma'am. Face is slimmer now. Day 7, I had dropped 8.2 pounds. 8.2 pounds in just 7 days. Now, it was kind of bittersweet on that day, let me be real, because that is also the day that I broke down and I cheated, okay? It was a Sunday, we had a fellowship at my church, and there was tons of food. Now, Miss O Smart Me, I prepared. I brought my smoothie and my, snacks to church with me. Brought them in there, was drinking it. I didn't break down and cheat until I got home. I'm going to be smart, and I fixed me a plate so that I could bring it back home and freeze it for later. Well, the plate never made it to the freezer. So, but what I broke down and ate was a grilled chicken fillet. Like, my body was actually craving meat. I no longer craved the sweets. It was the meat that I was craving. So that is one success that I do have to say that I've overcome. Like, I don't feel this need, this hunger, this craving for sugar. It broke my sugar addiction. And I'm so happy about that. So if you guys are struggling with sugar addiction, this may be something that, you can try and it works for you. I'm telling you, I promise you, if you push through day 3 and day 4, you will be okay. This is something that I will do at least once a month. For 10 days, do a cleanse where I'm not eating all that starchy stuff, all of, meat and all that stuff. I'm giving my body a rest, and you can just see the weight just come off. This is how I'm going to get back to, or get down to my goal. This is how I'm going to do it. So right now I'm at 175.6. Yeah, that was the last weigh-in. So I've got, the video of my weigh-ins, except for day 1, of course. I did not weigh myself past day 7 because Miss Thing is PMSing. So for me, it was like, what's the point of PMS, continuing to weigh myself when I know that these fluids are coming on, and, it's just going to distort my hard work. So I didn't, bother to weigh in after that. But, when I messed up on day 7, one of the things that, they tell you in the book, keep it moving. It's just, one slip up, keep it moving. And that's what you have to do in life. When you slip up, fall down, you get back up and you keep it moving, okay? So the next time that I do this, later on this month, after Miss Thing is out of town, we won't have to worry about, water weight gain and all that stuff. I want you guys to go with me through that journey, okay? Because that may be able to help somebody else out there. And the good thing, you don't have to worry about a pill. Like, I was spending, when I was on Frenchman, spending, $60 some odd a month for Fentanyl. And then with Fentanyl, you had to worry about the side effects, the nausea, the dry mouth, the constipation. Who wants to deal with that? But on the 10-day cleanse, those initial symptoms are there during the first 3 days, 4 days, or whatever. But you get over that. You don't have to deal with that anymore, okay? You don't have to deal with that anymore. So the benefit of doing the cleanse versus the benefit of doing Fentanyl, I would go with the cleanse any day. any day. So I'm just so excited that I finally took the plunge, because I've heard about the cleanse for so long. I'm like, what you talking about? I'm already doing green smoothies, okay? I don't need no cleanse. But apparently, my snacks and everything were not as controlled as they needed to be, okay? The Green Smoothie Cleanse also makes you aware that, okay, you don't need to be over snacking. And it helps you to really control your portions as well, because for snacks, you don't eat all your snacks at one time. You do it one at a time. Like, I've really fallen in love with cucumbers with apple cider vinegar. Never would have thought I would like something like that. Never would have. But I'm telling you, they are addicting. I will get a huge cucumber, cut it up in thin slices, have it, marinating in some apple cider vinegar. Woo-wee! Y'all don't know what you're missing, okay? So anyhow, I'm just really excited about this Green Smoothie Cleanse. It was a challenge, most definitely for me, but it was a challenge that I'm so proud to say that I overcame, okay? There are many other people out there who overcame as well, and who have continued the green smoothie lifestyle. And that's what, I feel it is for me right now. It is a lifestyle. I've been used to, doing smoothies for breakfast and lunch. That's not going to change, okay? Now, the thing is, if you choose not to do the full cleanse, you can do the modified cleanse, where you do a smoothie for breakfast, a smoothie for lunch, and then a sensible dinner. You cannot do like, huge carbs and all of that. You have to do like, something salad-based, and they want you to use like an oil-based salad dressing, okay? So, you do have that option. But for me, a person who works out hard, I need some carbs. But I do know how to limit my carbs, okay? So that's what the Green Smoothie Challenge has done for me. It's helped me to regain control. And that's what I feel like. I felt like I had no real willpower for the longest. And I'm telling you, once I made it past day 3, past day 4, I felt like I was empowered. I had my willpower back. I could control how much I ate, how much I, just put in my body. Mentally, I'm feeling the pain in my stomach, in my body. Like, no, we're gonna push past this, okay? I was a clock watcher. I was eating like on time. Like my breakfast smoothie was drank by 9 o'clock. By the time 10:30, 11 o'clock came, I was having a snack. By the time 12 o'clock came, I was having my lunch smoothie. Then around 1:30, 2 o'clock, I was having another snack. And then I would probably have like a third snack just before I had left work. So I timed it out, clock watching like a mug. But I was prepared with all of my snacks, with all of the appropriate snacks. You just don't get to choose whatever snacks you want now. Like I said, nothing high carb, start your carb based or anything like that. But y'all, I'm just really grateful that I took the plunge finally and gave this thing a try. And here I am, 8.2 pounds lighter, and I'm pushing forward, okay? So I will do the next round of the cleanse more than likely in about a week and a half, okay? I'll just have to keep you abreast of when I will do that. And I just want you guys to come along and roll with me on that one, okay? So anyhow, this video has just been a little too long, you guys, but I was so excited about that. I wanted to come on, during the time that I was doing the cleanse, but I was trying to just stay so focused, and really I didn't decide to do a video until after day 3, day 4, honestly, because I was doubting myself. And I think sometimes that's what kills our weight loss success. We doubt ourselves. We doubt that we can actually you know, overcome certain things. And thankfully, you know, I was just able to push past that. Don't let self-doubt really destroy your weight loss efforts. But anyhow, I think that's it. I've just had a brain fart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video and come back a little bit later with the clips of all of my weigh-ins and just tell you about how I was feeling each day. So maybe that'll help somebody out there. Okay. Anyhow, it's great to be back, and I guess I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye now.